Depending on how long they use these videos and how much they change their website in the meantime, this might not be the case by the time you're watching this, but at the moment, if you go under register on the business plan competition website, which is nepbpc.com, underneath it says team deliverables, and that's where you're going to find the 4 templates for the things you need to turn in, one of which is the financials. And I've already downloaded that to save some time, so I'm just going to go over here. When you download it, it's going to ask you if you want to enable macros or disable the macros. You must enable the macros in order to have all of the formulas work out correctly. So make sure that you enable the macros. The first sheet is just a little bit, some instructions that you can browse over. Most of this we're going to cover in this video series anyway. And then the next sheets are your input tabs. So it's only asking for 2 years. They are called year 1 and year 2. Now, if you have a business or a company that has already been in business, you've already had a couple years in business, this year 1 and year 2 are for this year is 2017 and 2018. So it's the year that you're in and the following year. If you have previous financials, you would include those in your executive summary or somewhere else where you can kind of summarize those. But these are projected financials, not historical for your year 1 and year 2. So again, these are the input sheets. You cannot really mess anything up here. It's only going to allow you to put things in these yellow cells. So that's where you're going to enter the information. And when you get all this information in, it's going to flow through to your financial sheets. So the financial statements, the first one is your assets, your statement of assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. That's a big, long way to say balance sheet. So this is your balance sheet. The following one is revenues and expenses, which is basically your profit and loss. So this is your income statement or P&L. And then the operating expenses is what the judges are going to look at. That's the only one that actually breaks out individual accounts to the expenses that you've projected over here on your input sheets. So this is the sheet. Go ahead and download it. Make sure macros are enabled and just get in, get familiar with it, poke around. Again, you can't break anything. It's all protected. So in the next video, we're going to take a look at what information needs to go here and how to make sure you're inputting it correctly.